Hey there, I'm Dr. Jody Beer, America's top foundational health coach, focusing for the last 42 years as a pioneer in alternative healing, foundations of health, foundations of living, foundations of hope in all six pillars of human existence, starting with your spiritual pillar, as I know Kim talks about so much, being a pastor's wife, then physical, mental, emotional, social, and financial. And today, on the Kim Jacobs Show, I want to share with you on Freestyle Fridays a little bit about ADHD. We're going into school, we're doing all of this, and we're looking for solutions. And I'm going to show you my new website, drjody.com. You can get a complete version of this blog. You can get all of this information on ADHD. I can truthfully say that I have had a situation with this my whole life. I had a son, my youngest son, that was like this too, because I've been myself as a person and also as a parent. So I've got a little test for you. I'm sure you'll love this. You might have ADHD, and the five universal things. I'm just going to give you a couple. Multitasking on 10 or more projects at once is usually normal. You might have ADHD if you're communicating with a simple subject with somebody and you say, squirrel, what squirrel? And you go off. Focusing on somebody else's conversation may escape you. And as you're thinking about getting that focus, it's similar to being waterboarded with the CIA. Those are humorous, but they're really all humor aside. An ADHD child is more kinesthetic than visual and auditory. Give them something to do. And really, ADHD can be identified with, being distracted, bored, difficulty with organizing things, listening, following instructions. But the most important thing for me as a holistic nutrition is getting into the nutrition, the supplements that they need. And just every single one of these gets to trigger something to calm the nervous system down, like GABA, and then to give them vitamin D, a child certain doses of vitamin D, depending on their particular situation, because holistic nutrition is very, very specific and detailed for that person. But it's really a pattern and just a recipe to make sure that they get lots of zinc, lower the dopamine levels, and then relax the system. Look for essential oils like cedarwood, vetiver, ylang-ylang, frankincense. If it was good enough for our Savior, it's good enough for you, and lavender. Avoid certain foods, but if you want to know what foods trigger your child with ADHD, go ahead and do a food elimination diet. It was my saving grace for my son when he hit kindergarten. Oh, this isn't going to work. And I sat down and did an elimination diet. So I'm giving this away to Kim's audience just for this week only. Just go ahead and DM me at healthcoachjody.com. That's healthcoachjody.com. Health Coach Jody, I should say, or go to drjody.com because it was my ADHD hitting it, because I really want to help. You will get a 20-minute consultation, and then we're going to be doing a Zoom with all the parents so I can take you through the health elimination and how you do the food diagnosis yourself, because I offer things that are absolutely simple, effective, and sustainable. Now, organization is key. Absolutely get your child to bed at the same time. Go through a routine, because remember, they're squirrel. What squirrel? So they can key into that and get a good night's sleep. But my one word of encouragement to you, Kim's beautiful audience, on this Freestyle Friday, I know it's living proof that the children that are the most time consuming and the most intensive to raise will make you the most proud, because ADD, ADHD children are oftentimes, and I will say exclusively, like 99% of the time, gifted, creative, and loving. So this is your message. ADD, ADHD, there's a way, the natural health way. And I am here to tell you, I'm looking forward to hearing from you so I can give you strength, hope, and a real doable action plan, because every parent can have that child that can thrive and thrive in this environment. Just have a plan and do it with Dr. J, the holistic way. Back to you, Kim.